I got all this in under 1 hour of gameplay and 17 turns. There's human allies to the east, Mazdamundi is all but gone, and I've taken out many different enemies while securing my position. If you want to blitz the same scenario in your own campaign, all you have to do is follow these steps. First, you want to declare war on this Vampire Coast sub-faction. Markus Wulfhart has a mechanic where you can recruit 4 legendary heroes to his side if you complete the right steps. We'll definitely be doing that in this run. You'll then want to engage the visible Lizardmen army at your front doorstep, and you'll want to play the battle out to make sure you don't take unnecessary losses. It's going to be important for later. As an easy way to win this battle, you'll want to send your war wagons onto 1 or 2 units of skinks, making them run off into the distance, and then you want Markus to focus the Lord. From there, you can open up the flank of the Saurus by turning your infantry, and then with a few volleys of your range units, the battle is basically done. Next, on the same turn, you're going to recruit 3 units of Free Company militia. And on turn 2, you're going to move your hero, Van Hall, onto some Vampire Coast territory to progress his quest. Meanwhile, Markus is going to start progressing north to take out the Greenskins, and you're going to recruit your second Lord. It's going to be a Huntsman General because he's at a higher level, but you can really recruit to your preferences here. By turn 3, Van Hall is going to move south, and that's going to help you recruit Roderick. You can embed him into your main army, which should help in this rather difficult fight. Now for this battle, you can adopt a fairly wide position, putting your infantry on the flanks and then using your Free Company to focus their Lord. After he's down, any Greenskin infantry is going to blob up on your heroes, which you can then focus fire with your range units. Your war wagons are going to be in the back chasing down their archers. Since they have skirmish mode on, this basically shuts them down permanently. And after the Lord is down, the battle's basically won. And don't forget to continue recruiting units. You'll want spears on your main army and then crossbows on the other. By turn 3, you're going to merge the armies together into a 20 stack. You're going to have Imperial supplies show up. This is Markus's mechanic, where he essentially gets free units every once in a while for completing battles, and you're going to go with the infantry option here. After that, it's continuing to push north, and your army is now big enough where you can begin auto-resolving. Van Hal, now moving west, is now looking to recruit your dwarf hero. I recommend searching the settlement while you're on the way there, but this is optional. As for Markus, he's continuing to push to the Monument of the Moon. The resistance will vary, but since you have a 20 stack, you should be able to win any battles that come your way. After the Monument of the Moon goes down, Markus wants to start heading west also. In this case, I lost or settled a few settlements, but in most ones, she'll have been taken out by now. Nevertheless, don't let this slow you down, and you're going to embed the dwarf hero into Markus's army when you get him. After that, Van Hall can begin his long journey to meet up back with Markus. By now, you'll have also recruited the wood elf hero due to capturing a bunch of settlements. You'll want to make sure you embed her in your army too. After a few more turns of simply moving to the west, you'll have reached your destination, Maku Peaks, right beside Hexawaddle, which is going to be your main target. You're going to position Markus at the edge of your borders and simply wait until his armies move out. If you see a good opportunity to strike though, or to disrupt his recruitment, I do recommend taking it if you think you can handle the fight. In this case, I move in knowing I can't win the battle and simply retreat after he attacks. This disrupts his recruitment, and finally I move in Van Hall to attack his walls. This allows me to attack the garrison directly without siege attacker. Now in this situation, I didn't wait for his army to clear out as much, and that's going to make the battle a little bit harder. If you want to avoid cheesing or simply wait for an easier fight, that can be done. Usually Mazdamundi moves out to fight the Dark Elves to the north. This makes the battle a lot easier, but if you're looking to get a little bit of cheese in, here's the battle. You're going to deploy on the side with the wall breaches, and the Lizardmen pretty consistently move outside the walls. You're going to get your great swords to fight them while your infantry shoots at the flanks. Meanwhile, your halberds are going to scale the walls to capture one of the towers. This will stop it from shooting you. Once that's all done, you're going to use your ranged hero squad to start picking off the Croxagores. This is by far the most ammo efficient use for them, and then you're going to grab your heroes and have them join the walls with your halberds. This is great for securing the walls, and after the melee is done, your heroes can pick off any juicy targets, like heroes, other single entities, or Croxagores. Once you've eliminated most of the Saurus, you can move down from the walls to start grouping up the infantry. This will allow you to position your archers better to finish them off. Just be careful though, the AI is going to start sending infantry your way. A little bit of crossfire will easily handle them though. They generally don't take the walls, so if you can move your infantry into that position, you'll usually get a few free shots too. After a while, the AI will probably stop sending forces, and if you haven't won the battle yet, you can use the rest of your ammunition on anything in the center. Make sure to focus Saurus and Temple Guard primarily. You'll be able to beat the Skinks in combat, and just like that, Hexawaddle is yours. The majority of Mazdamundi's forces are now gone, you have allies to the east, and if you want, you can even establish a trade route with the High Elves. Really, the biggest threat to you now is the Lizardmen to the south, but generally they're not that aggressive, and there's multiple choke points which you can hold. The The Dark Elves to the north present an interesting enemy to fight too if you so choose, and from here you can build out as you want. Now if you enjoyed this tutorial, a like is the best way to show you want more, and if there's any other campaigns you'd like me to cover, leave a comment to let me know which ones you'd like to see, and check out the channel for more tips and tricks.